Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, welcome to another post-game reaction for Oilers fan reaction. My name is Matt. Thank you for stopping by. Oilers win in overtime. Now, I should be super excited about that. They got the 2 points, but it was a tale of two games. First half of the game, sloppy-toppy hockey. Oilers were dominated in the shots. Oilers were dominated in the physical play. Oilers were dominated in the zone pressure. It looked like the Detroit Redwings were the Harlem Globetrotters to the Oilers Washington Generals. If you get the reference, you know what it is. Now, flip the script. Of course, first shot of the game, bada boom, bada bing, back of the freaking net. Yes, Calvin Pickard played. For two big reasons, Calvin Pickard played this game instead of Stuart Skinner. And I know fans are upset. Why wouldn't you play the hot goalie? He just got a shutout the game before against Pittsburgh. Because this was always the plan. It was always the plan to have Stuart Skinner play tomorrow against Columbus. Why, Matt? Why? Because he plays today. All right, cool. Skinner plays today. And then he's got Monday off, Tuesday off, Wednesday off, 3 days off, and he plays Thursday night in Nashville. Or, which would you? He gets tonight off, plays Monday night. So now he's only got Tuesday night, Wednesday night off. It makes sense to me, right? Give him less days off. That way he's in game mode, in frame of mind, and not getting into bad habits on days off. Anywho's, Oilers do win the game 3-2 against Detroit Red Wings in overtime. Happy birthday to Leon Draisaitl, 29. Thus, the 29 Draisaitl jersey. Meow. Oh, I don't have the A on here. Oh, that's kind of embarrassing. But now, it wasn't all sunshine, rainbows, and lollipops for the Oilers teams. Like I said, this was a game of two tales, game of two sides. You had heads the first part of the game. For the first period and a half, Detroit were molly-whopping the Oilers, beating them to every loose puck, getting on them. Scoring, like I said, the first shot game. I'm going to show you that a little bit later. But then the Oilers settled in. They settled in. They got into their groove. Sally got their groove back, right? Draisaitl got a fortuitous bounce off of Mata. Thank you, Mata, for having your skate being a size 13. Bounces off Mata's skate over Talbot's pad. Now, we've all seen Talbot in an Oilers jersey, out of an Oilers jersey, play this way in an Oilers jersey, out of an Oilers jersey. It seems like the more shots this guy takes, the more he's vulnerable and susceptible to letting in the soft one. Why do you think he's no longer in an Oilers jersey? Soft goals, soft goal Talbot. Do we all forget? I hope not. We don't have that short of memories. Anyways, Draisaitl gets his goal. It's assisted by McDavid. McDavid? Ooh, he's coming up. He's coming up on 1,000. It's coming close. So, Oilers score, we're all happy, we're all jubilant, we're all excited. Hey, Oilers tied the game. Hold my beer, says Cop. 45 seconds later. 45 seconds. Not even long enough for you to sit down and drink your beer. It goes down. Good on him. Good goal. Bad defense by the Oilers. It is what it is. Good tip. Pickard, every time you see a puck come to you, why are we jumping? Why are we jumping? Why are we jumping? Are we jumping rope? No. Down. If it's going to get tipped, it's not getting tipped up. It's getting tipped down. Something to work on there, Shorts. Anyways, 2-1 Detroit after 2. And the Oilers are plugging. Now the Oilers are running. The Oilers are gunning. And this was at 2.5 minute mark. At the 10.5 minute mark of the second period. That's why I say it was a tale of two games. First half was all Detroit all the time. But then second half, after that second Detroit goal, Oilers rapping, rolling, shift after shift, cycle after cycle, shot after shot. Nothing. Still 3-2 after. Sorry, still 2-1 after 2. Go into the third period. They're continuing. They get a Bouchard shot. Bouchard assisted from Draisaitl on Ekholm. We got a tie game, folks. Tie game. Oilers get a power play. They do skadoosh. They mix it up a little bit. Oh my gosh, they put Skinner and Arvidsson on, and who shoots the puck? Skinner and Arvidsson. Little something to you, Hopkins. You notice how the guys that replaced you on the power play got on there, got the puck, and shot the puck. That's what I want. I want our power play guys to be shoot first mentality. It doesn't fucking matter if you've got Draisaitl on the power play, McDavid on the power play, Bouchard on the power play. I don't care if you got Wayne Gretzky himself on the power play. You have the puck in a shooting zone. You shoot the puck. Common sense, keep it simple, stupid. Moving along, obviously Oilers didn't score. They got the power play late in the third period. Carry over 9 seconds into overtime. Thus, there's 4-on-3 for the Oilers. They don't score on the 9 seconds, but a mere 9 seconds after the power play is over, we're 4-on-4. Wouldn't you know? McDavid, Ekholm, backdoor Draisaitl. Overtime winner. Play La Bamba, baby. Oilers going to Columbus tomorrow night, feeling high. Are now 4-4-1, hoping for a win tomorrow to get themselves above 500 for the first time all season. Anyway, let's go over the goals. You know, we're going to do a deep dive. Like I said, we're going to talk about the Confer. First shot of the game at 3:28 of the game. Confer gets the goal for the Detroit Redwings. Because, hey, it's noteworthy. It's something. He did the thing. I mean, tip-ins. Like I know I'm critical of goalies and tip-ins, and me personally, I think he should have had it, but I know there's others out there that are telling me, what am I, stupid? You think he should have had it? And I'll show you why. You can't see the video, but hopefully you guys can see here. So right here, it's a face-off dot. Face-off won by the Oilers. Right here, Darnell, Nurse, Kulak, Draisaitl, Podkolzin, and Arvidsson. They're all in good position here. Right off the face-off, it's in good position. They're looking good. And this is where it gets convoluted, right here. What in the Yosemite Sam is Kulak doing right here? Oh, my good friend. It's either reverse it back to Nurse or up the wall to Arvidsson. So we can either A, carry it out of the zone, or B, chip it out, you're out of danger. No, we just do this. We get ambushed by 18. 18 gives it to Kane. Kane behind the net. It goes off the back of the net in front to a wide open Comper. And, of course, 1-T, ting, back of the net. Get mad at Arvidsson there if you want, but I don't think that's on Arvidsson at all, considering where he was and where he had to backtrack to. He was up by the blue line, and right when he noticed there was a turnover, he got on his freaking horse, and he tried. He tried to get to 37. He tried to get to Comper. He did. If you watch the goal, obviously I can't show you the highlights, copyright infringement, but you can see that he got on. He was outside the blue line. He notices it's a turnover. He gets on his horse. Unfortunately, he's not quick enough, not fast enough, not aware enough. Can't stop them all. Back in the net, 1-0 Detroit. First shot of the game. Second period at 8:46 of the period, we have the Draisaitl masterpiece. So here again, Detroit's playing man-to-man. Yes, Detroit is playing man to man. That's what man on man looks like, guys. 11 has 2, so 11 has Bouchard. Number 2 has McDavid. 48 has 14. 92 had Draisaitl. 20 had Hyman. Now look the switch here. Notice that? Notice that switch? You notice the switch? Just an unfortunate bounce. Again, going off of Mata's foot and in the back of the net. Draisaitl gets the goal. Here, let's do that again. See how this works? See how that worked? Do you see why 2 was that low? It's because McDavid was crashing the net. In man-to-man, not zone, man-to-man, you take a man and you follow him where he goes. That's why 2 collapsed. That's why 11 pushed out to Bouchard. 20 stayed with Hyman. 48 was still mimicking and mirroring what Ekholm was doing. Detroit plays man-to-man. And teams that play man-to-man are susceptible to movement. A, puck movement, and B, body movement. Call them moving picks if you want, but when a team plays man-to-man defense, like Detroit does, they are susceptible to quick shots on net and scramble hockey. Thus, that's what it is. If you can beat your man, and Draisaitl beat 92 to the net, you're going to score more often than you're not. And, of course, we got the comp tip-in goal to make it 2-1. Again, Oilers are fine here. You got Stetcher and Draisaitl far out. If only Nurse had half a brain. In this one situation, I'm not picking on Nurse. Overall this season, Nurse has probably been our number 2 defenseman behind Ekholm. That one hurts a little bit to say, hey, folks. But anyways, Nurse has played really well, considering who he's had for his defensive partners. Amberson, Dermott, and Stetcher all intertwining on his line to figure out which is the best fit, which works best. I like it. He just had to move the puck out. Instead, he tried to go up the boards to Podkolzin. It didn't really work. It went to Podkolzin, but it was kind of like it didn't get it hard enough that he could do anything. You kind of put it in his feet. He had to look down, and when you knew it, he got a guy right on top of him. But anyways, the Oilers are still good here. Stetcher does the right thing, right? He plays Kane. You get the body on Kane. You body Kane. Now you got nowhere to go. You got nowhere to go if you're Kane. You've got 46 coming in late. Nurse does the right thing. He goes to the front of the net because eventually that puck's going to the front of the net, right? So Nurse takes 18. Podkolzin has 37. Draisaitl, I don't know who Draisaitl's watching. Is he watching Arvidsson? That's the only thing I can say. And it's just a really nice tip by Kopp. It really is. It's just one of those things that if I could get on anything for this, I would wish that either Draisaitl was either going for a skate or going for a line change. I don't know which was which, but I kind of wish that Arvidsson would have done one of two things: stuck with 46 or taken 18 harder to the net. But you can't leave anybody that wide open in the NHL from a point shot and not expect a goal in the back of the net. Anyways, not that much long late. Well, after third period, a whole long time later, you have Bouchard. So here again, we've got Oilers in good shape. You got Ekholm, Bouchard, McDavid, Hyman, and Draisaitl. Draisaitl goes up. Line change sloppily done by the Detroit Redwings. It is what it is. Bouchard has it, gives it to Draisaitl with speed. Key speed. Draisaitl goes around 8, gets it back to Bouchard. What a moving screen for Hyman in front of Talbot, though. Talbot couldn't see it until he heard the ting in the back of the net. He heard the ting, and that's what a ting was. Again, Oilers attacked with speed. Speed kills in the NHL. Draisaitl has speed. He goes across the blue line. Just one little simple pass. One little button hook. One little simple pass. Keep it simple, stupid, and you're going to win more than you'll lose. Overtime goal, pretty much the same thing. You've got McDavid, Draisaitl, Bouchard, and Ekholm. You've got a defense and the fourth guy coming in right there. Beautiful pass. Ekholm around the net, around the boards, gets it to McDavid. McDavid back to Ekholm. Ekholm backdoor. Ting! Perry was going to jump on for Bouchard. Thankfully, he didn't. And it's all she wrote. I love how two players ran to Pickard. Because if it wasn't for Calvin Pickard in the first half of this game, we're not talking about an Oiler victory. We're talking about another Oiler loss, another blown opportunity, losing to a team that we shouldn't be losing to. All credit is due for the Detroit Red Wings. On paper, they got a dominant forward group. I can name you the top 6 guys they have on their team. Patrick Kane, Andrew Kopp, Comfer, Tarasenko, Raymond, and Larkin, the captain. That's a pretty good freaking top 6. I'd take that top 6 against most top 6 in the NHL. Not the Oilers' top 6, but that's neither here nor there. But you see how 53 and 33 went to Calvin Pickard? They knew the reason why the Oilers won this game. They knew the reason why the Oilers won. Yeah, it was a power play goal by the birthday boy, Leon Draisaitl, an overtime goal by Leon Draisaitl. It was that goal that helped for sure. Absolutely 100%. But it was Calvin Pickard's first half of the game making saves he had no business making. I'm going to give you a quick overview of the shots here. Total shots on net were 32, Edmonton 27 for Detroit. That does not tell the tale of tale. No. Face-offs, Detroit mollywopped the Oilers in this department. Oilers have been good this year by far and in large part. They have been the better face-off team. Tonight, not so much. Power plays, they say 0 for 0, 0%. Oilers had 2 power plays. Detroit had 1, so 0%. There was a fight. Corey Perry fought. Derek Ryan kind of got crunched with his head in the boards. I thought it should have been a hit to the head penalty. League thought otherwise. No penalty to play. Perry took matters into his own hands. I like the fighting. The fighting gets the boys up. The fighting wakes the Oilers up, and I like it. You fight, you win. You win, you fight. I love it. Hits 23-11 for Detroit. Block shots 21-14 again for Detroit. Oilers got to clean up that nonsense again. Now, the reason why I'm telling you the tail of the tape doesn't add up. Shots in the first period were 13-5 for Detroit. I didn't stutter. Shots halfway through the second period was Detroit 20 to the Oilers 10. First period and half of the second period. 20-10. Now, the Oilers picked it up significantly after that. They led the rest of the way. No shots in overtime for Detroit. 6 shots alone in the third period for Detroit, where the Oilers had 16 shots in the second half of the second period. 6 shots in the second half of the second period and 12 shots in the third period. That tale of two tapes. You can just thank Pickard. Thank Pickard that he played this game. He's the only reason the Oilers are going and you're getting this. Only reason, well, there's 2 reasons. Reason number 1, your goalie, number 30, Calvin Pickard. And reason number 2, number 29, Leon Draisaitl. Happy birthday. Play La Bamba, baby. Now, like I said, the Oilers play tomorrow night, 5 o'clock Mountain, against the Columbus Blue Jackets. A little Johnny Gaudreau, number 13 decal, will be put up pre-game. It's the least I can do. He's missed all over the league. It's our first game against Columbus. I figure I got to do something good. I'm a nice guy. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. My name is Matt for Oilers Fan Reaction. Hit the comment button. Hit the subscribe button. Push the like button. Tell your friends, your frenemies, your enemies, your cousins, your family. Tell everybody you know. We're here for another, 72 games? We're already almost at game 10. Yeah, we're at game 10. Season flies by, folks. October's over. Anyways, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy your night. Deuces.